Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CERC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes summarizing the price action today very straightforward. So if you were to say, Clay, look, summarize the price action for me, I would say pump and dump on thin ice. Now, before you go and start throwing stones, I'm not saying pump and dump in the sense of this is being run out of somebody's, bunker over in North Korea. I'm just making that statement based solely on the price action. How is the price acted? And my definition of a pump and dump is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. So let's first just start by talking about where this all started. In my opinion, it started when it broke outside of this range right here at 57 cents. You can see going back to the previous history, the price had tried multiple times to get above that 57-cent mark and couldn't break through it. But then with the gap up today, that is where, the price technically broke that level of resistance. So let's go through the definition. Price makes a really nice move. Well, considering we're defining where it started as right here, and the price went all the way up as high as there, I would say that was a really nice move. And then within a relatively short amount of time, again, considering this all happened in the same day, assuming we can all agree that, okay, yeah, this definitely all happened within a short amount of time, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. Now, this is where the thin ice comes into play, because I want to be fair to the bulls, and technically speaking, the price could come down here, bounce around 57 cents a few more times, and then head back up. And in that event, what would that give you? Well, that'd have a set of lows right here. The previous set of lows would be down there. If you look at these as stair steps, well, hey, okay, fine, fair enough. The bulls are building stair steps in the upwards direction, and that's what you want to see. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to build progress forward. But in the event the price does not hold above that thin ice, and the price comes down here and breaks below it and continues downwards, well, what is that doing to the price at that point in time? That would literally be putting the price right back inside of this range where it's already been. And truly strong moves don't go back to where they were. That would just be a contradiction, right? I mean, truly strong moves are going to make progress. So again, quote unquote, making progress, I'm defining as the quote unquote thin ice point, which is right there at, 57 cents. So 57 cents, a very telling level, at least in my opinion, on whether today's price action is a pump and dump or if this is just a little bit deeper of a pullback. So we'll see what happens, but without question, 57 cents, a very revealing level. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.